Congrats to Tyrann Mathieu, man. My brother is well-deserving of Walter Payton Man of the Year award. What he's done since he's been in the league in every single city, including his home, it's encouraging and it's humbling, and it's the biggest thing is that he's influencing people to do the right things with their lives. And man, I can't be more proud than to see him represent this city and this organization like that.
Travis, it doesn't seem like you're a guy that gets down when things aren't going well, when the team's winning. When I say that, I mean for you personally, when you're not racking up days like you had today, it's still based on the past few weeks. Does that add a little something extra to the day you had today?
Kind of ironic that you asked me that, because earlier in the day I saw, and Ted actually pointed this out to me, I saw my brother give a speech about hope and that we play a game of hope. Not only do we have to believe in ourselves, but we give a lot of hope and a lot of happiness to the people watching. And how fortunate is that, man? You know, it's pretty cool that every single Sunday, and then every now and then a Thursday or a Monday night, we get to go out there and show the world how much fun we have doing what we do. And every single week we just hack away. And that's what this team does. We have great leadership, Coach Reed, great leadership, and all the coaches to just keep going and keep trying to figure out ways, you know, throughout the struggles, throughout whatever happens on the field. You know, you just keep leaning on your brother and keep finding ways to get things done. And obviously that's what you saw today.
Did you see that video?
I saw that today. I saw that the big guys started crying, man. I mean, when he gets crying, I get crying. I'm the crybaby of the family, man. So to see him pour that emotion out there, man, that's all I was thinking about out there on the field, being down in the fourth. You know, just don't let doubt seep in, and that's a life lesson right there. That's not just football.
Where was that video from?
I believe the Eagles press conference.
Travis, Coach Reed and Patrick Mahomes jokingly said, "You look good for the old guy out there tonight." How did you feel getting back in there and runs after the catch? I mean, it seemed like no one could get.
Coach Reed always reminds me when I'm feeling a little sore. He always just kind of throws a jab at me. He said, "Feel like you're 22 again, baby." And instead of 32, I was 22 tonight.
Travis, at what point did you think touchdown as opposed to maybe just first down on that play?
I'm always trying to get the ball in the end zone, get the ball as north as fast as possible, and try and get that ball in the end zone. That's the name of the game right there. So I was instinctually just trying to get extra yards, trying to put our team in a position to keep moving the ball downfield. And then sure enough, just saw a lot of guys working to get blocks downfield, and just find my way in the end zone.
What does that feel like when you get to the goal line?
Feels like you're 22 all over again, man.
Travis, a month ago you said you got your swagger back. How would you describe what you did tonight?
I think that whole situation was something that was fun at the end of a game that was very meaningful. That we had a lot of fun the entire night. It was kind of flawless the way we went about our business. I think that was the Raiders, and it was just a lot of enjoying the win with my brothers. You know, a lot of people are saying that we were down and out, and I'm not saying by any means we're where we need to be, but it definitely feels like we're on track to getting there. And it's in terms of our swagger, man, we always got that swagger, man. We always just keep trying to find ways to get wins.
Travis, do you feel like you're better at running after the catch than you were early in your career? And if so, what's behind that? Is that something you've worked on or put any effort into?
I feel like nonstop I'm trying to find ways to just have an understanding of, even when I get open and I catch the ball, understand what coverages they're in, understand the routes around me, to always have another answer. You know, when I catch the ball, now I know where to attack the defense. And that's just been something throughout the reps, throughout understanding the defenses that teams are trying to play against you, where those voids are, where those pockets are, to try and, you know, make a guy miss and get vertical.
Travis, in previous seasons, it seemed like clockwork for you and Tyreek to have 100 yards of production and you get a big win. It's been a little fewer and far between for both you guys in the same game. How dangerous can you guys be when all three of you, Mahomes, Tyreek, and yourself, really get going in the game?
We can move the ball down the field against anybody, in my opinion. Tyreek is the best wide receiver I've ever seen play the game, man. And that's without the ball in his hands and with the ball in his hands. He's an ultimate fighter. So is Pat. So is 1-5 back there. He's, you know, through all the criticism that he's had this year, we find ourselves winning our 7th game in a row. And that's that's just him leading us. And nonstop every single week, every single play of every single game, putting the team on his shoulders to try and find a way to get a win.
The walk-off touchdown we talked about, but that 69-yarder in the fourth quarter was almost as big. Can you take me through that play? A lot happened. You got held, then the guy fell down, and you almost got in the end zone.
It's just playing football, man. It's just playing football and trying to get the ball in the end zone. I know it was a big-time spark for us. I think it was a third down. I believe it was a third down, and just being able to connect with Pat, get the ball rolling, and keep that energy up.
Travis, what would you consider the makeup of this team this year prior to the last 2 years? Obviously, Patrick came in before you, talked about how they would always get out to a big lead and try to hold up and, get ready for the playoffs. But this year's team obviously struggled coming, throughout the season before the 7-game win streak, and the manner in which you all are winning. What would you say?
I feel like you can't really say anything about the entire makeup of a team until it's all said and done. We're nonstop trying to grow and trying to become better and better every single week. And obviously there were some things that happened out there in the game today that we got to get better at. And I'll be the first one to raise my hand, even though, I had a good game or whatnot statistically. There's still things that I got to fix. And with that mentality, man, you just keep getting better and better and better. And that's Coach Reed right there for you.
All right, we only have time for a couple more.
Hey, Travis, fourth time over the past 2 seasons now you've faced this Chargers team with Justin Herbert. What are your impressions of how this rivalry between the Chiefs and the Chargers are going with him at quarterback over there?
He makes that Chargers team one of the best teams in the National Football League. They always got a chance. And coming from a guy who has the best quarterback in the league, myself, when you have a guy back there as special as Pat, you always have a chance to win a football game. That's all you can ask for right there. A lot of teams don't have that guy, and they got to find other ways to win football games. But when you have the guy holding the football every single play, being special, man, you got a chance, and that's what the Chargers got.
Travis, given how the game was going, just how gratifying is it on offense to give a win to the defense that had so many fourth down stops that kept you winning?
Yeah, I mean, our defense plays their tail off. They've been playing their tail off since the beginning of the season. They're figuring it out just like we are with a short week, with guys getting hit with COVID and everything like that. I'm just proud of the way this team handled the adversity or the ups and downs of the week, from it being so short and losing key guys in key situations. And it's like I said, just happy that we came out with a win.
And kind of trickling off of that, from where you guys started this season to the turnaround and what you've been experiencing as of late, what's been sort of the message within your locker room that has allowed you guys to make that push come down the stretch?
I think the biggest thing that everyone has on the back of their mind is don't get complacent. We're still trying to find ways to get better and better every single week. And with that being said, I mean, it's the sky's the limit, man. You've seen us, ramble off 7 wins in a row, and I don't even think we've hit our peak yet as a team. With all of us playing the best ball we can every single play, and that's the exciting part. You just keep coming into work and keep trying to find ways to get better.
All season, teams been playing you, double teams, being physical at the line. Down the stretch today, you were pretty much wide open. Was that surprising at all to you?
I think I don't know. I just every single day you go to work and you try and get ready for every scenario and situation possible, and then hope that your instincts take over from there. And I was very fortunate that the play calling to Pat's decision making, everything was kind of aligned for me to be able to make plays down the stretch for our team. And I put a lot of honor and a lot of pride in being able to make those plays for Chiefs Kingdom, baby.
Travis, Patrick said that after he dirted that ball, he came right over to him and told him, hang with it and reference his heart. And I wonder what you did say and what it says about him that you see him over and over again come back through after maybe some rough moments.
I mean, we're all still learning this game, and Pat being his fourth, fifth year, I can't even count them now. We've had a lot of fun games. It being his 4th year in the league, he's still progressing as a quarterback in the National Football League. Say it again? No, you're good. Yeah, so he's still progressing as a quarterback in the National Football League, and I think that is as with the reps, he's going to find ways to handle adversity. And all I can do in a situation like that is just be supportive, bring the energy, let them know that we still got 9 minutes left in this game to try and find a way to score and try to find a way to win this ball game. And, you know, I wasn't the only one. The offensive line, this offensive line is special. The mentality of this offensive line week in, week out, especially when adversity hits, is special. And when we all rally together like that, it's a lot of fun.
All right,